I left the window open on purpose. I wanted Kor, the Lord of the Dragon Coast, to hear me with another man all night. The next morning he came to me with a dark look on his face and asked who the man was. I couldn't even be bothered to look at him. What's the rush? Aren't you only interested in that woman Lily? That shut him up completely. He slammed the door and stormed out. Kor and I had been together for 10 years. I helped him seize territory from rival clans and build everything he had now. And yet, after all that, he broke his promise to marry me and chose another woman instead. Even the tribe's soldiers couldn't understand it.
Mara fought beside you for every inch of this coast. So what happened?
A woman with blood on her hands gives me chills. Lily's different. She's innocent.
But if Mara betrays you, we're finished. The entire Serpent Coast belongs to me. She's only one person.
He had no idea I was standing in the hallway. I threw the ointment I'd brought him into the trash, then sent a text to his biggest rival. Kor's territory, Kor's life. Want them? They're yours. I was making plans to leave when Kor came looking for me.
A shipment's arriving in 2 days. You'll pick it up personally. And clear out your room, I need it.
His tone was cold and commanding, but all I felt was amusement. The shipment was probably for the wedding, and my room was obviously being prepared for Lily. I simply nodded. My calm reaction seemed to irritate him.
What are you sulking about now? I already told you I can't make our relationship public because the situation's unstable.
Again? Back then, I believed every word he said. Whenever he needed weapons, I became a dragon. Whenever he needed soldiers, I took human form and fought for him. Now I realized it had all been lies. I slid the signed clearance pass toward him between stacks of purchase lists.
I'm not angry. I'm just used to it.
Everything on this island belongs to me, including you. So quit giving me that attitude!
He mistook my silence for submission. I didn't correct him. I walked outside, looked at the open sea beyond the docks, and smiled. That evening, Lily appeared at the docks in a white dress, glowing and delicate, exactly the way Kor liked. Behind her, crate after crate of luggage was carried ashore.
You work so hard for Koror. I'm sure he'll promote you eventually. As for me, Kor can't wait to marry me.
I shot her a cold glance and started to walk away, but Lily blocked my path and pulled out a diary from her bag.
Kor writes in this whenever he misses me. Could you throw it away for me?
Then she strutted off. I stood at the edge of the cliff, my hands trembling as I opened the diary. April 12th. That was the day I covered Kor during a gunfight, while Zane's men broke through the line. He had written, "Lily, if I make it back alive, I'm going to treat you right." August 5th. Kor got shot. I stormed into Zane's camp alone, changing direction while running to draw fire, and dragged him back out. That same day, he wrote, "God, baby, you looked beautiful today." January 24th. He'd been captured by a hostile tribe. I volunteered to take his place. He wrote, "If it were you, I'd never let you go through something like that." While I was risking my life for him, he was rejecting my feelings and writing love notes to another woman. The more I read, the harder I broke apart inside. Finally, I hurled the diary onto the ground. Right then, a message from Zane came through. "We should talk about your offer." After settling the details with Zane, I headed back and overheard Kor talking to his crew.
Lord, the wedding dress we bought at auction, the one worth billions, has arrived. Should we send it to Lily now?
Yeah, the wedding's tomorrow. I won't allow any interference. If anyone leaps this tomorrow, they die.
I'd already decided to leave, but hearing Kor talk about me like I was some threat that needed controlling still hurt. I went back to my room to pack, only to realize I owned almost nothing besides weapons. Of course, Kor had never given me anything else. The one time I asked, he told me,
"Even if you wear dresses and earrings, you still don't look like a woman. Don't embarrass yourself."
The memory hollowed me out all over again. Meanwhile, Lily's luggage was overflowing with jewelry, beautiful clothes, and expensive accessories. I dug out the red dress I'd hidden away years ago, put it on, applied makeup, and watched the last traces of silver shimmer fade from my skin. Just then, Lily walked in without knocking.
Mara, you read the diary, didn't you? Kor's feelings for me.
Her voice stopped abruptly. She stared at me in stunned silence, shocked by how beautiful I looked dressed up.
You know he doesn't want you, and you're still trying to seduce him? I'll tear you apart!
She lunged at me with terrible form. Before she even got close, I punched her straight in the face.
You hit me? Kors is going to destroy you! You attacked me first.
Cut out those pathetic little tricks of yours.
She suddenly dropped to her knees and started slapping herself.
It's my fault! I shouldn't have tried to marry Cork! I'm sorry!
Just then, a flying kick came at me.
Mara, how dare you lay a hand on her?
Kor's boot carried the full strength of dragon blood. I twisted aside just in time, but I landed badly and rolled my ankle. Fighting through the pain, I looked up at him. He went straight to Lily and pulled her to her feet. When he finally turned back toward me, I saw the shock in his eyes. Maybe he'd never imagined I could look this beautiful. Kor froze for 2 seconds before his expression turned cold again.
No matter how pretty you make yourself, you're not even half of what Lily is to me.
Lily buried her face against his chest and sobbed.
Mara kept pressuring me about the wedding, and I accidentally let it slip. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Just minutes ago, people had been threatened with death for leaking the news. Now suddenly, none of it mattered.
So you're really marrying her?
Yes, tomorrow. Come if you want. Just don't cause trouble.
Hearing him say it out loud felt like something tearing through my chest.
I want Mara to be my witness at the wedding.
Kor's expression softened instantly.
Being a witness isn't a big deal. You don't mind, do you?
Rage spread through me like wildfire. Silver light crawled up my arms.
Both of you, get out!
I slammed them out the door with dragon force, then collapsed onto the floor. Only after my hands finally looked human again did I start to cry. Right then, my phone lit up. A message from Zane. Look by the window. Confused, I turned my head and found a small package floating outside the window. I pulled it toward me and opened it. Inside was a bottle of ointment. Kor had always believed this island was hidden from the world. Turns out everything here had been under Zane's watch the whole time. That alone proved I'd chosen the right ally. I'd just finished applying the ointment and was about to sleep when Kor came back. He lifted me into his arms, carried me to the bed, and applied his own medicine to my ankle.
Don't worry. It'll heal soon.
He was soaked through. Beneath the wet fabric of his shirt, faint traces of scales showed along his shoulders where the cold had brought them to the surface. I used to be terrified of pain. Whenever I got hurt, Kor would press his forehead against mine and comfort me. Those years were hard, but with him beside me, I always felt safe. Then one day, he stopped showing up. After all these years, I thought I'd stopped being afraid of pain. So why now? What was he trying to do? Gone was the coldness from earlier.
You've gotten thinner. I haven't taken care of you properly. I'm sorry. Lily saved my life. I have no choice. Once I deal with Zane, I'll end all this and come back to you.
I stared at the ring on his finger. A pale white scale from Lily had been set into the silver band.
Kerr, did you ever really love me?
He pulled me closer, his expression unwavering.
Yes, only you. It's always been you.
Then he handed me a glass of milk.
Get some sleep.
The moment I drank it, I tasted the sedative. My throat tightened instantly. So in the end, he was still lying to me. I finished the milk anyway. Kor smiled that bright, familiar smile, then watched as I closed my eyes. What he didn't know was that after enduring so many injuries over the years, sedatives no longer worked on me. A while later, Lily's voice drifted into the room.
Will that really keep her asleep for a whole day?
Of course. Perfect timing, sweetheart.
He pulled Lily into his arms, and they immediately started making out. Every sound tore at me, but I had no choice except to pretend to sleep. They carried on for 2 hours before finally leaving. The second the door closed, I shot upright. At dawn, I slung my bag over my shoulder and headed for the cliffs on the island's northern side. One of the guards spotted me and stopped me.
Mara, where are you going? Does Kor know about this?
He was one of the few people who knew the truth about our relationship and how much Kor had relied on me all these years. I handed him the clearance pass signed by Kor. The shift handoff went smoothly after that. He stood there watching as a silver dragon leapt from the rocks into the sea and never looked back. The cold struck instantly. I hadn't swum freely in months. Using every instinct and skill burned into my body, I cut through the water toward Zane's territory. Ahead of me floated a massive ceremonial ship. The deck blazed with light, covered in white decorations. White doves flew overhead while flower petals drifted through the air. Kor's voice carried through the water.
Lily, we've known each other for 7 years. I finally waited long enough for this day.
Fuck. So they'd been together 7 years already. The anger surged out of me before I could stop it, and Kor immediately spotted me.
Mara.
He leaned over the railing to look. Startled, I dove deeper beneath the surface. Lily walked over, saw nothing but empty water, and tightened her grip on Kor's hand.
You must have imagined it. She should still be unconscious right now.
Only then did the unease on Kor's face slowly fade. The wedding atmosphere returned aboard the ship, and the priest resumed the ceremony.
Kor, do you take Lily to be your wife?
Suddenly, the elder's voice was interrupted by a servant rushing forward.
Lord, Mara's gone. My lord, Mara has disappeared. We searched the entire island and couldn't find her anywhere.
Kor's expression remained unchanged. He remembered the milk he had fed me the night before and shook his head.
False report. Remove him from the deck.
My lord, I'm telling the truth.
One of Kor's men grabbed the servant by the collar and dragged him away. The priest cleared his throat.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Kor said. The ceremony went on, but Kor could not concentrate. His thoughts spiraled, muttering to himself.
She must still be asleep. The dose I gave her would knock out even me.
He tried to reassure himself, yet his chest felt tight. He recalled the heartbreak on my face the night before, and the tear that fell just before he closed the door. He had never seen me look like that. At one point, he even mistook Lily's face for mine. He forced himself to focus. This is my wedding with Lily. Then his most trusted lieutenant arrived. Kor's expression changed immediately. The lieutenant respected boundaries and would not interrupt unless necessary.
My lord, Mara really has gone.
Kor clutched his ribs, breathing heavily, incredulous.
What? She left the docks this morning with a pass. I checked it. The signature is yours.
The lieutenant watched Kor carefully.
And, while patrolling the outer waters, we saw Zane's fleet. Mara massed toward them.
Kor nearly lost his footing.
My lord, is Mara defecting?
Several emotions flashed across Kor's face. He had never imagined I would actually leave. We had built this empire together over 10 years. We grew up side by side. We leaned on each other through the hardest years. I had always wanted to marry him. Grinding his teeth, he said,
I'm going to find her and make her explain everything.
Kor, think about it. She's been with you 10 years. She wouldn't leave so easily. She knows we just got married. She's throwing a tantrum to make you chase her. Don't let her succeed.
Kor considered her words and thought she was right. I had been by his side since he was a child. I had always waited. I had never truly left, even though I had every reason. Kor convinced himself it was all an act. He believed I was simply angry and would return once I calmed down. He turned to his lieutenant.
Everyone stand down. Don't look for her. Let her cool off.
His gaze
If
swept
anyone
it
interrupts
through.
this wedding again, I won't forgive them.
Everyone nodded, and the band resumed playing. Kor took Lily's hand. Amidst falling flowers and blessings, they exchanged rings and kissed deeply. After the wedding, Kor secretly sent 2 search teams across the island. Then he personally went to my room. Seeing most of my belongings still untouched, he let out a relieved smile.
Mara, I know you're in there. Come out.
Only silence answered.
You interrupted the wedding several times. You owe Lily an apology or don't expect me to forgive you.
Driven by anger, he searched through my drawers and belongings for clues. Then panic struck. My ID and travel bag were gone. He opened another drawer, desperately searching. Suddenly, he saw a familiar journal, the same one he had sent to Lily when he thought he would die. He could not understand why it was there, but he opened it anyway. Inside, my handwriting cut sharp and clear. Goodbye, Kor. I've had enough. Kor read the entire journal from start to finish. Only then did he realize how absurd and cruel his actions must have seemed to me. His phone vibrated. An anonymous message appeared. Finally got what you deserved? Before he could react, another message arrived. Don't worry, I'll take very good care of her. Consider it my gift to her. Kor's vision turned red. He slammed his fist onto the table, splitting it. His sudden rage startled Lily, who had just changed clothes.
Everyone, get off the island! Find Mara no matter what it takes, even if it means tearing apart Zane's base! Bring Mara back to me!
Kor, if Mara left, she left. You still have me, don't you? The whole coastline belongs to you. Losing her isn't a big deal. Why worry about that bitch?
Hearing this, Kor's face changed. Lily had always seemed innocent, but now she wasn't.
You're happy she left?
Kork, I didn't mean that.
Lily panicked.
You gave her the journal.
I didn't.
I mailed it to you, yet it ended up in her room. Explain.
It slipped out of my bag at the docks. I didn't expect Mara to pick it up.
You knew how it would affect her and still gave it. I didn't want to share you with anyone, that's all. You drove her away. With this.
Lily collapsed to her knees. This time, the tears were real. They came fast and ugly, nothing like the beautiful tears she cried during the wedding.
I didn't think she would actually leave. I swear, Cor, I swear the journal really just slipped out of my bag at the docks. When she found it, I thought she'd only stay angry for a day. I never thought—
You never used your brain.
The slap came fast. Lily's head snapped to the side before she crashed onto the floor. Blood trickled from the corner of her mouth while one hand clutched her cheek. She looked up at him in complete shock, real shock. He had never laid a hand on her before.
I promised you everything. I promised you a life. I kept my word. And you drove Mara away.
I love you.
You saved my life. That's the only reason you were allowed into this room.
He stared at her for a long moment. Then he called over 2 crewmen and handed her over without—
Take her
another
downstairs and
glance.
teach her a lesson.
Cor walked away, while Lily's cries echoed behind him. Meanwhile, I had already entered Zane's territory. His fleet came out to greet me. No one asked questions. They simply escorted me toward the harbor. The dock they brought me to was clean and bright, completely different from the facilities on Cor's island. Zane stood at the end of the pier with his arms crossed, looking relaxed and at ease. Once ashore, I shifted back into human form. He looked me over slowly. I was wearing red, carrying no weapons, no luggage.
Where's the knife you used when you chased me?
I had not expected him to bring that up. He meant that night I chased him through 9 blocks of the harbor district with curved blades in both hands. Twice he cornered me. Twice he let me go. Then, from the darkness, he had said,
If you keep this up, Cor will never marry you.
At the time, I had been furious. Looking back now, I realized he was right. Zane noticed the shift in my expression and immediately raised both hands.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I stared at him, surprised. Cor had never apologized to me. He only ever looked down on me. But Zane seemed different. I swallowed the bitterness in my chest and curved my lips into a faint smile.
The blades got old. Some things are just like that. You were right. When it's time to throw something away, you throw it away.
Looking at me before pausing briefly.
Then congratulations. And congratulations to me too.
For what?
For finally getting you.
This is a transaction.
My heartbeat quickened, but I refused to admit it. Before he could notice, I looked away. His smile remained open and sincere.
You're the kind of person money could never buy.
I suppressed the warmth rising in my chest and stated my conditions.
If you take down Cole, I want half of his liquid assets and real estate. In exchange, I'll give you everything. The routes, the accounts, the entire network. The crew members below Beck don't move. Those who want to stay can work for you. They're just following orders. Let me go once this is all over.
Zane listened quietly, without interrupting. After I finished, he remained silent for a while.
All the other conditions are fine, but the last one is a no-go.
I stared at him.
Why not?
He stepped closer and gently lifted my chin with 2 fingers.
Because I'm going to pursue you.
Heat rushed across my face before I could stop it. He released me and stepped back.
Take care of Cole first. After that, whether you stay or go is entirely up to you, but don't disappear somewhere I can't find you.
I opened my mouth, then closed it again. Warm, reflective narrator. That night, I lay awake in the dark. His words echoed endlessly in my
I'm
mind.
going to pursue you.
No matter how many times I turned over, I still could not sleep. Then another memory surfaced, something Cor had said the night before while believing I was unconscious. At the time, he had been speaking softly but firmly to Lily.
As long as she's nearby, Zane won't make a move.
Why? Why would Zane hold back because of me? We had been enemies for years. More than once, he had the chance to attack Cor directly. Yet, he never did. I sat upright. No matter how much I analyzed it, I could not turn it into anything tactically useful. Finally giving up on sleep, I threw on a coat and headed downstairs.